Okay, good morning, friends. My name is Suhaswara, Assistant Professor of Electrical Department at Sri Swaminarayan Institute of Technology. In the previous lecture, we can start the new chapters, protections of transformers, and we can learn about the important roles of transformers in power systems. Then, after the working of the transformer in power systems, key components, then failures of transformers. Why do the transformer fails? Basically, we know that in the previous lecture there are the lot of force. You can see here there are the lot of force on the winding during the operations. So they have the most ofly failure of the transformers. Then after the which components with most ofly failures, the winding, then LTC, then bushing, core problems, then miscellaneous components. Then after we can study about the transformer faults, overheating of the core, then improper contacts, failure of cooling, face to face fault, earth fault, interturn faults, overload, and over voltage systems. Here you can see that the what is the damages of the transformer. Now the protection system for the current protection transformers, so we can already study that the relay number 1 and relay number 2 is connected for the two phases. It means when the fault in phase at that time, the relay 1 and relay 2 will be open. And another one is the ground. It means that the ground fault is occur at that time, this relay will be operated. So the current protections of the transformer is basically applicable for the face to face fault and ground fault also. Now the next one, the percentage differentials protections. Here we can put the restraining coils and operating coils, OC. So these are the connected with the input and output connected of the cities and protections of the transformer with the percentage differentials protections. So in the last lecture we can already study about this, how it's working. Then after the merge price protections, here the kick fuse is put up when the fault is occur in the internal faults. At that time the fuse will be is diffused and the circuit will be open and given to the circuit breakers, and then after the open the circuits. So in the last lecture we can study about this. Now the today's topic is the difficulties in the differentials protections and inverse current protections in transformers. So start with the topics, but start with the topics. The first one we can learn about the one examples of the merge price protection systems. You can see here the example statement is there are the three phase transformer is connected in the delta star connected and given the protections of the merge price protections. The cities are connected to the 440 volt in primary side and the 500 by 5 in secondary sides. So determine the ratio of cities connected on the 11,000 sides. It means जो 440 यहाँ पे हमने रेशियो दिखा हुआ है ट्रांसफॉर्मर रेटिंग के 11,000 तो 440 यानी कि स्टेप डाउन ट्रांसफॉर्मर है, और सेकेंडरी साइड सिटीज़ कनेक्टेड है 500 बाय 5 रेशियोज़. सो हमको प्राइमरी साइड हमको फाइंड करना है सिटी रेशियोज़. ओके, So in the given data we can see that the city's values is 440 in secondary side, and the secondary side transformers is line current is 500 ampere. Here you can see that 500, okay, 500 प्राइमरी साइड होगी सिटी की एंड सेकेंडरी साइड इज़ 5 एम्पियर. So city ratios is 500/5. So the secondary side of the cities is 5 amperes. Now this one is the connected in delta. So the line current is 5√3. So the phase current of the cities is, हमको प्राइमरी साइड फाइंड करना है 11,000 साइड्स. ओके, नाउ द लाइन करंट इज 11,000. सो हमको क्या फाइंड करना है, आई. सो बेसिक हम प्राइमरी और सेकेंडरी साइड इक्विवेलेंट करते हैं बिकॉज वी नो दैट द इनपुट पावर इज इक्वल टू द आउटपुट पावर. सो हियर यू कैन सी दैट √3 VI. Here V is 11,000 and I means we can find the values is equal to the √3 400 into 500. सॉरी यहाँ पे एरर होगी, यहाँ पे आएगा 440, माई मिस्टेक्स. द 440s into 500. So our values of the I, yes, here 440s. So I is equal to 440 into 500 divided by 11,000. So 20 amperes. So we can see that the secondary side cities is 5√3 and the primary current is 20 amperes. So we can, the secondary side ratios of the transformer is 200 by 5√3 amperes. So these are the ratios of the secondary side ratios. It means the 11,000 volt sides ratios. Okay, now start with the differential protections. In the last lecture we can see that how it's the work. The differential protection systems is generally these are the internal circuit of the transformers, and this one is the input side and this one is the output side. This coil is called the restraining coil and this coil is called the operating coil. So it means that the restraining coil and the operating coil is summations of the all times values. If the fault is internal fault, if fault is internal fault, at that time what happen, the input current I1, if I consider that, and output current is I2. So if I1 plus I2 or I1 minus I2 is not equal to that, at that time the differential protection system will be operated. So these are the basic introductions of the, but here there are the percentage differential have the some difficulties arise to operating the circuit breakers. So this one is here, yes. So the differential schemes for the describe the suffering from some drawback. The first one is when the on load tape change mismatch characteristic of the series, then after the magnetizing inverse current and the different in pilot's wire length. So these four reasons is difficulty arise to the differential protection systems. The first one, on load tape changing. So here on load tape changing systems generally for the power transformer have the tapping are provided on the windings. We know that here you can see that the tapping are provided. So depending on the loads, the change the tapping positions, hence the turn ratio may also change. Now the compensates of the effect by varying the tapping on the differential protection cities is not practicable. It means that this switch, you can see that this switch is moving from here to here. At that time at a one point is this point, यानी कि आप यहाँ पे देख सकते हैं कि ये जो स्विच है जब टाइप चेंजिंग इस तरह से मूव होता है तब एक पॉइंट ऐसा आएगा जब ए और बी के बीच में होगी स्विच, और एट दैट टाइम जब ए छोड़ के बी पे आएगा तब स्पार्किंग जनरेट होता है. वी नो दैट द यूजिंग ऑफ द एयर गैप के हिसाब से, यस दिस वन when moving that at that time the on load tap changing will be very effective. So the based on the percentage differential relay is ensured the stability with the amount of unbalance occurring at a वन एक पॉइंट ऐसा आएगा जिसमें मैक्सिमम करंट फ्लो होगा. तो एट दैट टाइम परसेंटेज डिफरेंशियल रिले वी कैन रिले नॉट कंडक्टेड और नॉट कंसिडर दैट कि वो फॉल्ट है या ओवरलोड टैप चेंजिंग है. सो एक मेन डिफ़िकल्ट होती है. देन आफ्टर द अनमैच और mismatch characteristics of the cities. So basically we know that के ये जो सिटी रेशियोज होते हैं इनपुट और आउटपुट जनरली एक जैसे ही होने चाहिए. यानी कि रेशियो अगर मैं हमने आगे देखा कि 500/5 एम्पियर का हो तो बट ऑब्वियसली जो सेकेंडरी साइड सिटीज़ है वो 5/500 का ही हो सक. अदरवाइज वी कैन नॉट कंसिडर दैट एज अ फॉल्ट और नॉट. यानी कि मैं सिंपल फॉर्म में यही बता सकता हूँ कि डिफरेंस इन द सिटीज़ करेक्टरिस्टिक्स ड्यू टू द डिफरेंस रेशियोज बीइंग द required in the circuit of the differential voltage may cause the noticeable difference in the representative and secondary sides. So this one is the unmatched cities, we can say that. और है कि अगर द सोर्स रेशियोज एरर विच रिजल्ट इन द सर्कुलेटिंग current under the thousand of fault conditions is unequal burn imposed on the cities due to the load length. अगर लोड लेंथ ज़्यादा हो जो प्रोटेक्शन सिस्टम है वो फेल हो जाती है. सो नाउ द नेक्स्ट वन इज़ द मैग्नेटाइजिंग इनरस करंट. अब मैग्नेटाइजिंग इनरस करंट पढ़ने से पहले हमको ये पता होना चाहिए कि व्हाट इज़ द डिफरेंस बिटवीन द मैग्नेटाइजिंग करंट एंड मैग्नेटाइजिंग इनरस करंट्स. सो फर्स्ट हियर वी कैन हियर पुट द वन स्टेटमेंट्स. व्हेन द AC voltage is given to the primary of the transformer, when the secondary winding is open, it means ये प्राइमरी वाइंडिंग है तो सेकेंडरी वाइंडिंग प्राइमरी में तो हम लोड कंसीडर करेंगे और सेकेंडरी साइड को हम ओपन रखेंगे. सो एट दैट टाइम द स्मॉल अमाउंट ऑफ करंट इज इन द प्राइमरी वाइंडिंग ऑफ द ट्रांसफॉर्मर एंड दिस करंट इज कॉल्ड द मैग्नेटाइजिंग करंट. यहाँ पे आप सर्किट में देख सकते हैं कि ये जो साइन वेव जैसा है वो मैग्नेटाइजिंग करंट है. बट in the magnetizing transformer is the transformer phenomenon. When the transformer is energized on the on load it draws the high current. अब जब लोड कंसीडर होता है तब कुछ कुछ पॉइंट पे वो हाई स्पाइक हो जाता है यानी कि मैक्सिमम का ड्रॉबैक्स हो जाता है और इसी करंट को मैग्नेटाइजिंग इनरस करंट कहते हैं. सो द ड्रॉबैक ऑफ द हाई करंट फ्रॉम इट्स सोर्स टू द मैग्नेटिक्स its core, this current is called the magnetizing inverse currents. So this one is effect of the magnetizing currents. So here you can see that these portions is called the magnetizing inrush currents, and these are the stabilities. Generally the inrush current is 5 to 6 times full load rated of the current transformers. It means that initially when the transformer is energized, there is the no induced EMF it, and the conditions that the switching similar of the inductor, but the hug amount of inrush current flow due to the load resistance relay. So the relay take it the internal faults. This difficult can be overcome by employing the percentage differential relay in operating a हार्मोनिक रिस्ट्रेनिंग रिले. जो आगे आएगा कि हाउ हम इस प्रॉब्लम को किस तरह से रिडक्शंस करते हैं. जनरली मैग्नेटिक इंड्रेस करंट वो सिमिलर है जैसे हम मोटर्स में स्टार्टर रखते हैं, क्योंकि मोटर में हम जो 3 पॉइंट स्टार्टर और 4 पॉइंट स्टार्टर रखते हैं कि स्टार्टिंग में हाई पीक होता है, तो यहाँ पे भी वही सेम चीज़ है कि मैग्नेटाइजिंग इंड्रेस करंट में जब हाई पीक लोड जब कनेक्ट होता है तो ट्रांसफॉर्मर के अंदर लोड की वजह से हाई स्पाइक जनरेट होते हैं और कुछ ड्रॉबैक होते हैं. सो इस वजह से मैग्नेटाइजिंग इंड्रेस करंट ट्रांसफॉर्मर को फॉल्ट है कि नहीं है वो थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम हो जाती है. देन आफ्टर द outlet wire means that the connections between two cities. It means the equipment to be protected and the cities are placed separate in the pilot wire. It is not the possible to connect the relay coil at a desired points, so that the difficulties is overcome by connecting the adjust the resistance called the balancing resistance in the series with the pilot wire. यानी कि ये जो डिस्टेंस है वो ज़्यादा हो सकता है क्योंकि स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट और एंडिंग पॉइंट में डिस्टेंस होता है, तो ये हम रेजिस्टेंस के यूज़ करके यहाँ पे हम एडजस्टेबल रेजिस्टेंस यूज़ करके वो प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व कर सकते हैं. तो दीज आर दी 4 difficulties arise in the percentage differential systems. Now the protecting against द मैग्नेटाइजिंग इंड्रेस करंट, जैसे कि हमने देखा कि ट्रांसफॉर्मर में जब लोड कनेक्ट होता है तो हाई स्पाइक जनरेट होती है, तो उसको रिड्यूस करने के लिए जनरली ये प्रोटेक्शन सिस्टम होती है. तो जनरली ड्रॉबैक ऑफ द इंड्रेस करंट इज द ट्रांसफॉर्मर ड्रॉज inrush current can exceed the saturation current at a power up. Then after the inrush current affect the magnetic properties of the core. It means they have also damaged the core properties. This happen even the transformer has a no load which is in the secondary will be open. अब अगर ओपन होता है तब भी इफ़ेक्ट होती है. द मैग्नेटिक of the inrush current depends on the point the AC voltage wave at the its peak value. There will be no inrush current drawn by the transformer. So magnitude of the current in this case will be at a normal no load values. So here we can explain that in the power systems they have generated the two types of harmonics, even harmonics and odd harmonics. Generally the even harmonic is, we know that the sinusoidals, the even harmonic is cancel out that each others. इट मीन्स अगर मैं कंसिडर करता हूँ कि इवन है, इट मीन्स द सेकंड हार्मोनिक्स, तो ए फर्स्ट और सेकंड हार्मोनिक्स तो ये दोनों कैंसिल हो जाता है. बट अगर ऑड हार्मोनिक्स है इट मीन्स दी वन इज़ ऑलवेज रिमेन दैट. सो odd harmonic is effect in our power systems. Okay, these are the basic introductions of the harmonics. So here you can see that we can put one tables for the basic amplitude of the harmonic in the typical wave shape of the मैग्नेटाइजिंग इंड्रस करंट. जो मैग्नेटाइजिंग इंड्रस करंट है उसकी वैल्यूज़ क्या होती है. जनरली फंडामेंटल इज 100, दैन DC is 55. Then after you can see that the first peak spike and the typical values of the percentage is 63. Then second you can see that 26, 5.1, 4.1, 3.5 and 2.5. So these are the odd and even harmonics will be affect in our the transformers. So here the first protection system is harmonic. The transformer against the fault but does not operate in the case of the magnetizing induced current consist of the high speed percentage differential protections incorporate of the harmonic restraining relay. So it is also called the harmonic restraining डिफरेंशियल रिले. जैसे कि मैंने आगे बताया कि जो हार्मोनिक है जो हमारे ट्रांसफॉर्मर और पावर सिस्टम को अफेक्ट करता है इसके लिए हार्मोनिक रिस्ट्रेनिंग मेथड जनरली यूज़ होती है. सो दिस टाइप ऑफ रिले इज सेंसिटिव to the fault current but remaining in operative to the magnetizing current. So the current diagram you can see that the basic diagrams. This relay provides the protection against the magnetizing induced current. The initial primary you can see that this one is the basic the systems. The primary windings current of the transformer on no load which as may the time greater than the rated current. So you can see that this one is the input and this one is the output systems. Then these are the connected of the two different circuit with the transformers. Here it consists of the series of the LC filters. You can see that LC filters which allow only the fundamental harmonic components to the flow through the operating coil and divert of the high harmonic and the DC component part. Sum of fundamental and the harmonic components and the inverse current having the high harmonic constraint and giving the more restraining torque and relay remain in operating of the magnetizing currents. So these are the operating systems to have the coils to remove the inverse current. Now the next one is the core balance earth fault systems. Here you can see that the winding makes the contact with the core and the insulation's overwinding is damaged. Now the value of the leakage current protections due to this less than that of the short circuit, then more damage result if the earth fault resistance. Now here the system is this one is the protections of the transformers of the power transformer winding. If the fault is occurs in this internal fault, so the in the three phase system any voice fault or the earth fault is occur at that time or earth fault is occur at that time, the leakage current, suppose we can say that the leakage current is surrounding of the core and the cities is sense the leakage current and due to the relay we can given the tripping circuits of the relay. It means that in these systems we can set the cities the circuit breaker will give the signals for the open the transformers. So these are the basic protection systems for the transformers. So today we can learn about the protection system of transformers. First of all, we can see that the different difficulties arise in the differential relays. There are the overload, tape changing, then after magnetizing inverse currents. Then we can also see that the what is the difference between magnetic currents and magnetic inverse current. Then after we can see that the protection system for this, we can use the harmonic restraining coils and also the core earth protection systems. So today's lectures worksheet questions is the difficulties in the differential protection systems. Then after the what is the magnetizing inverse current. These two questions is your worksheet questions, and the your assignment questions is explain the protection against the magnetizing inverse currents and one example which one is related to the merge price protection systems. In the starting we can see that you can write your enrollment numbers, name and unit force. If any query regarding this topic, you can contact me. If any question arise this topic, you can also mail me. My mail ID and contact numbers in your screens. Thank you.